Darkness, not a peep in the void. Then shapes, sounds blurred and distorted, but growing into something more tangible. I feel like my feet are on the floor and my arms are on by my side. My mouth is dry and my breath comes to me in a short gasp. Here by my hearing slowly restoring. Tasteful piano music soothes my aching brain. Though I see no piano, I blink the haziness away and take in my surroundings, realizing that the moderate shock that I am in my household ballroom. I look down at myself, wearing my finest, most expensive garments at a three-piece navy suit with silver cufflinks. My hands run back along my scalp to find my hair groomed into stylish wave. I see others dressed in a similarly graceful attire. The men in the suits and ties and the women in those sophisticated dresses. They chat politely to one another, laughing and smiling. Glasses of wines in their hands. An ordinate chandelier dominates the room from above as the fireplace burns a thoughtful light. A cool, comfortable energy hangs in the air, dampening my certainty. The room is either neither crowded and boisterous nor dull and wearisome, but instead a perfect balance between. Still somewhat dazed, I force my legs into action and take a short stroll. There is no blended tell for whatever the occasion may be, no birthday banner, nor Christmas tree, or New Year countdown clock. Tables are arranged in lines besides the walls, covered in gift boxes, flower vases, and elegant snack foods. Grand paintings adorn the walls, picturing utopian landscapes in various forms, raging, ranging from futuristic mega cities to happy, humble grasslands. Mustached butlers amble between the bunches of peoples, carrying plates of cooked shrimp and colorful pastries. Smells intoxicantly pleasant. My bewilderment settles to mere curiosity, and I decide to start looking for answers. I approach a man standing alone in the near corner of the room, sipping a glass of champagne. He hums a merry tune to himself, but stops as I tap on him in the shoulder. He turns around, half his face has been torn off, leaving nothing but a cavernous opening in its place, exposing his brain matter. I back away in disgust, pointing and stammering as the man gives him his puzzled, disdainful expression and turns back around again. I flick my eyes from the guest to guest in a panic. Their friendly demurs has distracted me at first, but now I see the awful truth. Each is marred by some terrible deformity. A woman with icy blue skin and a shock of wet, drooping hair chats courteously to a gentleman with black and burnt skin. Another man with a collection of dripping holes shot clean through his forehead talks to his two twin brothers, one covered in boils and scabs, and the other with an opening melted straight through his chest. I weave through the ballroom. My unwelcome reception became blindingly apparent. Groups of people hurried slightly out of my way, shooting me a dirty look from the of my eye. Through every conversation I try to enter, I am met with only contentious glances and raised eyebrows if I were the deformed one. Even the butlers, who are noticeably free of disfigurement, simply ignore me, treat my presence as some sort of imperfection. I'm startled by a mighty creak that echoes from the door. The curtains burst open and an aura of pure white light beams into the room. So dazzling, I am forced to shield my eyes from the brightness. The guests smile and sigh consistently. When one by one, they put down their refreshments and siphons through the doorway, disappearing as the lights engulf their bodies. The last guest slips through and the door slams shut in my face as I approach it. I turned back towards the ballroom to discover that the hospitable atmosphere has been evaporated. The fire is extinguished and the candlestick flames has been reduced to the gust of smokes, plunging the room into a darkened grayish shadow. The chandelier has fallen into disrepair, and the paintings seem to warp and darken before my very eyes. Twisting into all manner of strange shapes, the food, which before seemed so appetizing, is now rotten and dusty, and it's swarmed by flies. I picked up a seemingly unaffected glass of wine, only for it to spoil and turn to ashes in my hands. Childlike voices giggle and whisper all around me. Slowly growing in volume, I come across a shattered mirror, my body decomposing in its own dark reflection. Peeling skin stretches tight over my body, bony frame, and the light drains from my eyes in an instant, leaving an only hollow stare. My suit withers to rags, my hair falling off my head into a messy clump. Horrified, I collapse upon the floor. Another voice, louder than the others, whispers in my ear. You've been here too long. It speaks in a voice in like grinding teeth. Better wake up now before you forget how to. And as I open my mouth to scream, I am awakened in cold sweat upon my bedroom door floor. Immediately, I run downstairs to the ballroom. It's untouched, exactly what it always been. Empty and unused, not a dust particle out of place. There are no guests, no tables, no paintings on the wall, nor fire in the fireplace. I sigh in relief and slink back to my bedroom. This rising sun informs me that the day has not quite begun. At ease, I slip back into bed and stare out the window. Outside, the ground is white and powdery, and the chill lies in the air, though the morning snowfall has ceased. Something catches my eye. At see, a light breeze pulls the curtains apart, and I jump up to what can surely not be true. From the front door leads dozens of footprints imprinted into the snow. They carry on to the far into the distance, overrolling the rolling hills and out of sight.